Check this shit out. Any thoughts?
What was that?
That's our new intro.
It sounds like the news.
It's not.
It sounds like the news at 10.
It sounds like a fucking broadcast. Hey, welcome everyone. We got some incoming. This just in.
It's not
fucking gorillas released at the zoo.
Stocks are down.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to the podcast.
This is not not the tone that we want.
I have my Korg Volca sample plugged in right now.
Yeah.
And you just listened to me create my first beat.
Oh my god.
Any thoughts? I'm just going to tell you right now, the beginning of this show, because I've already plugged it in, is going to be me playing with this. Okay? It's in my lap.
Yes.
Here it is. This episode's supposed to go up in like 10 minutes. So
okay, so bear that in mind.
So that's not going to happen. This is going to be late. I'll still try and, mix it tonight. But in the meantime, that's a pretty good kick drum, dude.
Yeah?
That's pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Now, check it out.
Yeah.
I don't know what that sound is. I loaded up some samples, and I don't know which ones I loaded.
Okay.
But I'm sure if you go to the end of it, there was some funny ones. There was like, let's see. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's like, there's a woman there.
Oh.
Oh, that was me.
Well, who is she?
Oh, sorry. That's Cynthia. that was, what if you, that's the sound of me fucking a girl. Me and a quote unquote friend walk into the bedroom and then, I make her let out this sound. I love when she calls me baby, personally.
It's so loud.
That one sounds...
Listen. Yeah.
I'm going to use that one.
That's a little Justin Timberlake noise. Oh.
That's me and the boys hanging out.
Hey.
Hey, this is on...
Oh no.
Okay, so I'm going to keep it there so I can use that at any time.
Oh, right.
Hey, one with all the space in between. My name's Mitch.
My name's Billy.
Thank you for listening to the most unlistenable podcast in the world. This is an email reading podcast, but it's also a jokes podcast.
Jokes. Someone replied to one of our tweets on our new Twitter account, @allthespacepod, saying that we were the best sounding but worst to listen to podcast of all time.
Of course.
And I completely agree with it.
Quality,
the quality is amazing, but the content,
the compression settings,
the content's just bad.
It makes me want to go, oh fuck. I hit the wrong one. I meant to do this one. There we go.
Makes me want to go,
hey.
Makes me want to chant with the lads at a football game.
It makes me want to go.
Makes me want to have a whiskey drink and a vodka drink.
Me and the boys just, when we see each other. Anyway, as we said, my name is Mitch.
My name is Billy.
This
Welcome.
is an email reading podcast. We have a very special episode. Actually, kind of a sexy episode.
Oh, no, it's not. Don't tell them that. Don't tell them that.
Not a sexy
I'll get
episode.
excited and then I'll be let down. It's not a sexy episode.
This is a couples episode.
It will be.
A relationships episode. We've got 3 questions loaded up and ready to fucking unleash. And they're all relationship themed.
Yes.
That'll be fun.
It sounds like it won't be, but I promise that it will. It sounds like it's going to be fucking boring.
Sorry.
It's going to be us giving very genuine relationship advice, but with Mitch playing a vuvuzela in the background.
Ooh, someone has a boyfriend? Oh, fuck. I did not mean to do that one. I want to do this one. There we go. Why is that one so hard to find? Where's the vuvuzela?
This new toy that you spend so many hundreds of dollars on.
It was $130.
Okay.
All
right.
And yes, I took it out of your wallet. It was a gift to myself because my birthday is right around the corner. July.
It's not. It's not.
Let's just see which this one is, and then we'll start the show. How about that?
Okay.
Hey, that
now
one was pretty good.
Now I feel ready. That felt good.
That one was nice.
That one felt great.
Yeah, okay.
All right, but before we get into our relationship questions,
I said we had 3 loaded up, but this is a special 4 email episode.
we know you love those emails. Yeah.
I love to read them. I love to get them. People love to listen.
Yes. So this email that we have beforehand was concerning to get because the header just said, "This hurt my soul, sad face. There was no need for that tone." And then the notification on my phone just says, "This message has no body text,"
Yeah.
which was terrifying.
Actually beautiful.
When we opened it up, there was a video attached.
And it was a TikTok.
It was actually a TikTok. And actually, I can play that TikTok for you now.
Oh, do you want the cable?
Yeah, hand me the aux cord.
It's not an aux cord.
Hand me the
All right. We
audio
gotta be careful though.
cable.
Don't touch the tip too much because it'll create a noise actually because it's audio and it will. So that's what I was fucking worried about. That was the
My headphone jack's a little bit broken.
yeah. It's a little
okay?
rusty in there.
All right, well,
actually.
your fucking iPhone doesn't have a headphone jack.
Yeah,
so...
to avoid bullshit like that. That hurt my ears. Every listener that was trying to fall asleep to this shit was in bed right now. Play the TikTok. It's
All right.
actually quite funny.
So this TikTok has 15,000 likes on TikTok. It's quite popular, and it's from someone called baby___Mel. And here it is.
So I found this journal while I was cleaning my room yesterday, and it has a lot of edgy drawings in it like this from when I was a freshman. You taste like the ocean and your body's disgusting. And then I turn a few pages. 4 large white or red potatoes peeled, 8 slices of ham, 8 slices of cheese, 1/4...
to be dragged. Actually, I wouldn't really consider that a dragging. I'm very, very flattered that they used to listen to my music, and maybe
Yes,
still do. Because
maybe.
when we saw
But do they
that,
listen to our podcast is the question. Will they know that we heard it?
Probably not.
No.
Though I'm sure somebody will point it out to them. Because didn't you already give them a shout out? Baby, is it
Yep. Baby__Mel.
MEL?
Yes.
Right? Yeah, we looked up their TikTok because it was like there in the video. They sent us a video. It was of a TikTok. I was like, I gotta read these fucking comments.
Yes.
So I
have to see the comment section.
So we go to TikTok, we look it up, and we find the video, and it popped pretty okay. You know,
Yeah.
it had well over 100 comments, and so many people were just like flats out, flats out, flats out. And it actually
Yeah.
kind of touched my heart. I was fucking
People are
flattered.
like, you don't have to do flat sound dirty
Yeah,
like
don't
that.
do flat sound like this.
The person who emailed it to us was just like, they didn't need to take that tone. But the tone in
I
which
think
they
the
read
tone
your
is
lyrics
fire.
was so fucking funny.
Yeah, I think it's a hilarious TikTok. It's really good.
You taste like the ocean, your
The
body.
body is disgusting. That do be how I be.
That is how you sound.
Yeah,
to
those
me.
are my mannerisms.
Yeah.
Especially
a
at that age.
poem.
Yeah, exactly. That very a poem. At that age, yes, that is very. I mean, I still am. I'm sitting here in fucking nail polish at 30, but at 20, which is when I wrote that fucking song.
Yeah.
Even more then.
Yeah.
For sure. I was younger than
That's
20.
a really funny lyric for them to pick to like angrily scrawl in their like high school journal.
Yeah, at
you
like
know?
14, they're
It's
just
really
like,
funny.
yeah,
Yeah.
I relate to that. It's like, do you? Do you at that age? Probably not. I was barely
No.
relating to it.
Do you remember before I came to see you on this trip, I went to Ireland on the way
Mm-hmm.
and I found an old notebook of mine from when I was about 11.
Yeah.
And I sent
And you
you.
were like, I'll go to sleep at a decent time.
no.
Better not.
I sent you a picture of it. And do you remember like what the bands were that I'd written on there? There was a really good fucking selection of
Oh,
bands.
fuck. I remember you showing it
It
to
was
me.
a really good selection of music, and all of it was like scribbled in
punk scribble.
Yeah, like gone over a load of times, like fucking etched into it. It looked really like, bleh, you know.
What were they?
Right, so one was the Ramones,
Okay.
one was him and a
Okay.
heartgram, and then immediately under that was Avril Lavigne and Pink.
Oh, Pink. Pink is dope.
It's really good. But funnily enough, you have two of those albums on vinyl downstairs. And the two that you have
Are Pink and Avril Lavigne.
Pink and Avril.
Because both of those albums slap.
stand the test of
aggressively.
time.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah. The Avril one more so, admittedly.
We listened to Misunderstood by Pink, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend like there's not some certified bangers on that album, but it's not as good as
I'm not going to
Avril's album.
pretend that I didn't... I forgot that it was an R&B album. So there's that.
Red, very R&B.
Yeah,
And
I forgot that.
It's kind of corny, actually.
It's
now
a
that
little- it's a little bit corny. Yeah.
Avril's album is not corny at all.
No,
it
it's just
touches
good.
my heart.
It's just good.
It's very good. We need to get into the questions. We have to get into the fucking email
This is-
because we have three
this is
full.
an-
Two of them are like long too.
This is an album review podcast
Yeah.
so exclusively of pop albums from the 2000s now.
that have already been reviewed to shit. Like,
Okay, are we gonna... May I unplug the aux cord?
yeah, but I'm terrified. Do it quickly.
All right.
You were so slow. Why would you do it that slow?
I was doing it gently.
Now watch it. Yeah, I said quickly. You gotta do it quickly like this. Oh, that was not as quick as I thought it was. Turns out audio is hard. Well, who
What you gonna
cares?
do?
What you gonna do, guys? Whoa, a lot of these sounds are fucking good. That's my favorite one. Let
That
me
one
just
just
hit
makes me
one.
feel good
Let me go
inside.
one more, okay? Ooh,
Ooh.
kind of a. I'm not lying. I'm not gonna go one more. There we go. This is 3 more. How about that?
Oh my god.
Okay, I accidentally hit that one again. Starting to repeat them at this point. Okay. This is the last one.
That one was
First
long.
question, please. We didn't get into who's answering what. Also, I deleted Gmail from both of our phones. Also, I didn't hit record.
Oh.
We've been talking. Yeah, our mics aren't even plugged in. At
Oh
this
my
point.
god. This is a train wreck.
No, I'm getting Gmail. Who's reading what? And we can get into it.
Let me read this one.
Can you read all of them? My voice is hoarse. Do you think they can tell that?
Yeah.
Can you? You sound like shit.
Yeah, they can. It's an audio podcast, so they can hear what your voice sounds like. Usually, that means
Do you think I sound different on this episode?
no.
Hello.
Wow,
Beautifully in tune.
beautiful angel voice.
Yeah, I started going, well, do you think I sound different? Hello. It's like, that's not how you talk. So no one will be able to tell if you
Let's
sound different.
let's read the question. This one is called "My boyfriend wants to be your third."
Go on.
It goes. Jackson. Greetings, Bitchel. So, it all started on our 5-hour road trip to Wellsboro, PA, before Corona times. I decided there was no better time to introduce my boyfriend to your podcast, as it had very quickly become my favourite. After only a few episodes, he starts raving about how funny and adorable you both are, and what great chemistry you have, which obviously I agree and was super excited he felt the same way about you as I do. But then, he has the audacity to say, I want to be their third. To which I responded, then I get to be the fourth.
Ah.
Then he argued that I couldn't be the fourth because a 3-person relationship is a throuple, but he didn't know of a word for a 4-person relationship. Terrible argument, but we won't get into that right now. Anyway, if someone gets to be your third, it would certainly be me before him, as I'm the faithful podcast listener and he wouldn't even know about you if it weren't for me. Sadly, as this seems unlikely for either of us, I realize we might just have to become the two of you. My boyfriend is also a proud 5'7". Sorry, I nearly gagged when I said 5'7".
Yeah.
Sorry.
He really wasn't. He's also. Jesus, I feel so
5'7".
sorry for this person.
My boyfriend is also a proud 5'7", a stinky gamer, and has way too many aches and pains for his age. Myself, I'll admit I have some work to do. I'm 5'1", close enough. My head was half shaved and I'm a writer, but I'll have to work on my photography skills. Since we live on the East Coast, between California and London, our podcast will appropriately be named In Between All the Space.
Ah.
Can we get your blessings on this? With love, your wannabe third, aka Billy's East Coast doppelganger. P.S. We hope you're both safe and healthy. Since this entire email is about how much my boyfriend and I love you, we'll spare you too much sap. We both love your music, Mitch, and your photography, Billy, and your podcast is an immense source of joy and inside jokes for us, so thank you, jacking out. Want to send an auto response?
Yeah. What
got-
are they?
Love it. Got it. Yay.
Yay is a little gay, as they say. Got it? Not it. So I guess the first one.
I guess love it.
Yeah, love it.
Love it.
I do love it.
Send. I like the idea of someone getting an auto response. They're like, oh my God, that means they're going to fucking read it.
Yeah. If they got an auto response, then they know, like, oh my God, they're reading it right now.
Yeah.
I won't hear it for several hours because Mitch has to fucking
Edit it.
mix it all slow.
Yep.
But yeah, lots of good stuff to this email. First of all, you guys want to be our third? Wow. That's crazy. Wow, damn. Hold on. That last one was supposed to. Damn it. Fucking
Oh my
A.
God.
Shit. Oh, this is the one. That makes me feel like that on the inside.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. I like that they're just arguing about who gets to be the third.
Right.
We don't come into the equation.
Well, they'll fall at our feet. And we'll just have to take them in like a little bird when they fall at our doorstep. What's a fourth? A quadruple?
I think at that point you're just a polycule, aren't you?
Yes, you are just a
Yeah.
cuddle puddle poly relationship.
Yeah, I think so. You're
That's-
just a commune at that point, I think. I don't know. Quadruple doesn't have
Quadruple.
quite the same ring to it.
I think I love it, but
I think I want to do it.
I
Is
think
that weird? I think I want to.
email them back. I don't know anything about these people. Or they're really other than these vague description and
Other than their heights. We know both of their heights.
Height.
Yeah.
And fuck it. Fuck it. I'll fuck him.
Oh my God.
I'll do it.
All right, how about this? Mitch will get with the boy. I'll get with you. That we'll start 2 separate podcasts again.
I think I have to turn this off at this point. I'm turning it off. How
It's
about
too tempting.
that? I'll leave it on, but I won't touch it for 5 whole minutes. How about
Okay.
that?
All right.
Okay.
We need the egg timer.
Where more noise in the background. A loud egg timer.
Sand timer, I guess I meant.
We do have a sand timer up there for 5 minutes.
You want it? You
Oh,
want
wait,
to
no,
see?
that's a 15-minute.
Oh my God. And you can't do that. You won't
I
last
have
that
I have
long.
many sand timers. We
We won't get into that.
talked
gone
about
in-
that our very early episode that we
Yeah.
just bought a lot of sand timers.
We went
but
on a bit of a crazed spree.
that's the 15-minute one. There's a 5-minute
Yeah.
one in the other room. We have 2 1 hours
And a half hour.
and a half hour. Yeah.
And we don't use any.
No, why would you? It's a dated concept. We all have technology. Yeah. We all have shit that does this. So, why you need a sand timer, baby?
For the aesthetic, I guess.
Yeah, that's what we did it.
Yep.
Fuck. What if this couple still wants anything to do with us after this response?
No. The answer has to be no.
Probably not.
No. Anyway, can they get our blessing on creating in between all the space?
I'm glad you brought that up. I would like to start a podcasting network where every podcast is a weird kind of a clone of us. The first one won't be weird because it was their own idea.
Yeah.
The ones I manufacture afterwards will be weird because those
Yeah.
will be like I'm trying to get it to happen, you know?
Yeah.
So ours will be the most successful, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Theirs will come right after, coming way too close to be like, how are you doing this? How are you getting these numbers? We're struggling to keep our heads above water. So they're called what are they called?
They call it in between all the space.
In between all the space. And every podcast that on my network that comes on after that will be all the space in between. In between all the space. Every space
in the space in between.
in the space in between. Every space.
All the tweens in the space.
No.
Oh.
No,
No.
there'll be no tweens allowed in this podcast. In my podcasting network, I immediately would get arrested. Every single one, and there's like 6 of them that are just like, every tween in Mitch's house. And it's just like, no, don't do that. Yes, you have our blessing to start that podcast. I think it's fucking cool. I think it's dope, and
if
I'm
we
honored.
can guest on it.
I'd love to guest on between all what is it? Between the space.
In between all the space.
In between all the space is pretty good.
Is it a better podcast name than ours?
All the space in between? No, because ours is bad.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I love our podcast name.
Should we change ours to that one?
Do it before we get back.
Shit. Fuck. Oh my god.
Immediately, next episode goes up. In between all the space. And they're like, what?
Changing the name of the podcast on episode 69.
Ooh,
Which
that'd be
is the
kind of
next
cool.
one. And
What
yes,
the fuck?
I'm scared.
What are we going to do?
I don't know.
Are we going to actually do the episode?
I don't know. We don't have a plan.
If next episode goes up and it's literally just episode 70, you'll know that we chickened out. Oh my god, why didn't we do the relationship one for episode 69?
Well, episode 69 will be the sexy one.
Oh.
Which is why I told you not to tell them that this one was the sexy one.
The sexy one?
Yeah.
Hold on. Fucking A.
You didn't last 5 minutes.
Hold on. That's the one I wanted. I just need to remember what number it is. There's 100 samples on this thing. There's too fucking many. I'm returning it. There's too many samples on this
too
thing.
Many.
I'm spoiled for choice.
Too many samples on my sampler.
I don't want the Korg Volca sample to hold so many samples. I wanted only but a sample of the sample.
Samples. That's stupid.
Was there anything else that they want advice?
No, I think they just want to like
Fuck us. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So
this is gonna sound crazy. Should we do it?
yeah.
All right. If you're listening to this,
Based on an email.
based on this email. Fuck it. Take a road trip here.
Now.
Now.
Of all times.
And you'll be allowed in my home after just dragging yourself across the country.
All right. Shall we do our next email to read?
Quickly though, thank you and your boyfriend for listening. It means a whole bunch. I'm glad that you find us funny and attractive, and that you like the podcast. It means a ton that you're even listening.
It's good.
Little genuine thank you.
Thank you very much. Would you like to read a question as a treat, or do you want me to read them?
The next one is long.
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay.
No, I believe in you, dude. I think I'm gonna bow out of this one.
All right. This one, let's get into it. It's called A Tantalizing Pickle Simply Dripping with Pickle Juice. And it goes, Hello, bitches. Today I have for you a tender, quivering pickle that is begging to be nibbled upon. Or not if you have a better email to respond to. To provide some background, I dated this guy for around a year and it ended very badly. Well, it almost ended well until he called me soon after the breakup to say he still loved me and afterwards cussed me out over text. But that's a different story. I don't like to consider myself the jealous type, but let's face it, I don't like to think about it. The facts are facts.
Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a buck. I am jealous.
I am. There was this girl that he was close to, and it kind of got to me. He had plenty of girlfriends, and of course it didn't bother me, but this one really got under my skin. Probably because she was a bad friend to me, telling people not to talk to me, cancelling plans with me to see her boyfriend, and she had a huge crush on my boyfriend prior to us going out. I let him know, of course, but he told me it was nothing to worry about. Cut to several months post-breakup. I found out through some chance encounter with a mutual friend that he and she had slept together. It was after our breakup, but I'm not sure how long after. Apparently, they were sleeping together for a while, but he called things off. I confirmed that later by really digging into another friend for information. Really needling them for it. I also found out over time that they saw each other while we were dating. They hung out frequently at her house, and one day he went out to coffee with her the same day he went out with me, and he paid for her and not for me. Still pissed about it. I know hanging out isn't cheating, but now I really want to know if I was cheated on. Here's the thing. I would just feel like a crazed stalker ex if I asked our friends for more information, and I know I can't ask either of them. I don't know if it's worth pressing or if I should just move on. What difference does it make now? That's where I hope the two of you brilliant minds can help me. Now for the praise and worship. If you can believe it, I found this podcast before I found either of your art.
Hey.
Sick! I was searching for a way to start casting my pod, and you two took my podcasting virginity. Mitch, your ambient music album is my go-to when I need to fall asleep, and the Wishing album is amazing. My favourite piece off the album is Candles. It's very beautiful and sad, makes me want to stare deeply into my sea and sand flavoured candle. Slightly better than Grandma's banana bread, but not by much.
You don't know that.
It's not verified. Billy, your photography is gorgeous. One of these days I'll become a patron because I would love to have one of your scenes. I've always admired those who put effort into their photograph beyond pointing and shooting a camera. You remind me that photography is an art form. I'm going to jack off now. You guys really do help make this world a better place. Never stop doing what you do. This person's name.
You gotta stop telling us that in emails.
You have to stop telling us that you're jacking off.
You
It's
gotta
out.
not.
It's out.
You gotta not do it. You gotta jack out.
If you jack off, you mess up the whole mainframe that we're jacked into.
Once you jack off, you're no longer jacked in. No, because then people will just start. It feels way better
Jacking
to
off to
jack
jack
off
out.
than to jack out. Yeah, of course. One of
It's
them is
weirdly satisfying.
it's orgasmic. It's weird. Calling jacking off orgasmic. It's so fucking funny to me. It's so good.
Like how people say like food is organic.
Yeah. Oh, that food was orgasmic. I jacked off earlier and it was orgasmic.
Of course.
Of course. I jacked off to completion earlier and it was fucking orgasmic. I
So bad.
hate this show.
You have to stop telling us that you're going to jack off now.
Yeah. You got to jack out. We
Yeah.
didn't jack in, though. What are we talking about? Of course we jacked in. Listen to this. That's the sound of me jacking in. That's it right there.
Yes. So this email is very particular. I
love
when
it.
I love when someone emails us like a very particular. Like, okay, here's the situation.
Here's the exact situation.
Oh, it feels like we're really getting that like gossip content that we crave but don't have because like no one's social life is really booming right now.
Right.
Kinda, yeah.
This person is just like, I just found out that my boyfriend might have cheated on me.
Yeah.
Now,
Like,
you and I haven't discussed this at all. Mm-hmm. Do you think they should pursue knowing or leave it be?
here's what I think. I think you don't need to pursue knowing because let me tell you that the answer is yes.
I'll answer it for you now.
Yes,
the
it
pig
happened.
cheated. Of course he did.
I don't think
That-
you need to look for information because you have it.
That feeling in your gut, trust it. It isn't lying to you. No, it's not our place to say that the person cheated.
No, it's not. Obviously not. But
Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I would suggest leaving it be. In fact, I would go so far as to just kind of like assuming he just assume he did and carry on.
yeah,
Chin up.
yeah.
And I know that's just way easier said than done. You know? Because knowing is only going to hurt you at this point. If you two are
that's true.
still together, of course,
yeah.
you have to know. Given that it's been a while and
But
like
you
you two have
already
been
broke
broken
up for some other reason.
right,
Yeah. So that would just be,
right.
Yeah.
That and confronting either of them, if you've ever confronted this person about it, he's just going to be like no until the end of time.
Of course.
He'll just deny it forever. Yeah, I would say do not pursue knowing anymore. As my official suggestion. Personally,
Yeah.
I'd probably dig a little bit more just to know.
Right.
You know?
But do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah. I don't blame this person if they continue pursuing it. The right thing to do probably is, and this is just for your sake, because the answer will just, if you're told, no, he did not, in your heart, you're going to be like, yes, he did. And you're going to keep digging. And you're going to keep digging. You're going to keep digging until enough time passes or until you find out that he did. And you'll get hurt. And then you'll start to question all these things like, what did I do? And what did I do wrong? Blah, blah, blah. And I don't want you to feel bad about yourself. Just feel glad you're not in a bad relationship and
Yeah.
move on to someone better.
That's a very good very good and genuine advice.
Thank you.
Yes, that is good. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think at this point, it doesn't matter beyond it being like juicy kind of
It is
thing.
a little juicy.
It doesn't matter like to your relationship anymore. Like, you're not in the relationship, you
Right.
know? It might be kind of funny to find out, but like, there's no easy way to find out. Obviously, if there was an easy way to find out, then everyone would be calling those like text numbers that's like, find out if your boyfriend cheated on you by entering
Right.
your birthdays.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about those. Those really fucked me over a lot.
Your girlfriend's in
kept-
high school just typing in, well, he's a Cancer, so
He-
honey,
He did.
he cheated.
Yeah. But he did it in a weird emotional way.
He did it very emotionally. Yeah, he cried like the
invest-
whole
He
time.
invested himself. It's odd.
Oh, he's got a Venus in Gemini. Uh-oh.
Do I have a Venus in Gemini?
Yes, you do.
Wow.
I know.
You know a lot about me. And I find that endearing.
Yes.
Way to go.
Yeah,
You know more about me than me.
it's true.
It is actually true.
I love this question so much though. The other thing I wanted to say about this question
Okay.
is that they're like, I know hanging out isn't cheating. That's true.
I was about to say that same thing.
That is true.
Yeah,
But it's weird for someone to like go out with you and then the same day go out with like your friend to also get coffee and like not tell you about it, and weird to like go hang out at someone's house and not tell you about it.
That's kind of
Like,
cheating.
even if they didn't do anything, like there's a high possibility they didn't do anything, but that's still weird, isn't it?
Yeah, why would they be hiding it?
Yeah.
Because it would upset them. Well, then, you shouldn't be in a relationship with this person that you're that sucks,
Yeah.
But yeah, as much as I agree, like, yeah, but that's not cheating. Okay, it's not cheating. It's like disingenuous.
Yeah.
Is that a word? Disingenuous.
It is a word.
Okay,
And you are using it right.
that's good.
It's good to know.
Poor listeners are just like, Mitch writes for a living. That sucks. How did he fucking slip by?
Yeah.
It's odd. It's odd what they were doing.
Yeah.
And also, it's worth mentioning, it happens all the fucking time in relationships. So the fact that it happened, you can't walk around investing too much of yourself in it. And I hope that you're not walking around thinking, what did I do wrong? Or if maybe I'm not that great, or blah, blah, blah. This is just unfortunate human behavior.
It is.
And it just happens.
It does.
Especially, God, isn't it that a thing? And just like, especially if it's just like that gut feeling at the beginning of the like, oh, I don't like this person, It's usually for a reason, huh?
It usually does turn out to be for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's our advice is you don't need to pursue it anymore.
No.
Just know that him being disingenuous about it in the first place was enough. I mean, you had a different reason for breaking up already, but also
Right.
him being disingenuous enough to be like, well, that's something. So, let him do whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should
You
just
don't need to worry
add-
about it anymore.
That should add to the reason that you're glad that you two aren't together anymore. At what point, before we move on to the last question, at what point do you think you would stop caring that someone just like, not only just like flirted, not only, okay, like in person cheated, having sex. Full blown cheated. Not affair. Let's not say affair, but
Okay.
cheated.
Yeah.
At what point do you stop caring in a relationship that it happened? Are there relationships? There have to be, right?
Depends how much therapy you have, I think.
Really?
Depends if you go to couples therapy.
No.
Oh.
Not to salvage the relationship.
Oh,
How much
okay.
after a relationship?
Right, I was gonna say.
Physical cheating. If you got word from your ex, or someone that knows your ex, oh, while you two were together years ago, they cheated on you. Is that stabbing you in the heart?
It depends. Depends which ex. Like, depends how much I liked them, how long we were together.
Right.
Did we live
Last
together?
relationship.
Blah blah blah.
Last relationship. Really?
Nah.
Yeah, see, that's what I was expecting from you is I don't think you'd care that
No,
much.
it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't feel like a stab or to the heart. Or
I would
anything.
want
no.
to know more
I'd be interested.
I would be so interested, and I
Yeah.
would want to know everything.
Yeah.
I guess it's different because I'm very, very, very close with Nikki,
Yes.
who's my ex. So if, she could tell me that, and she might one day too, and I would just be like, you bitch, like tell me everything. What? Who? What the fuck? That's crazy. Like that's what? Like when? What time?
Yeah.
Where was I? Like who was
Yeah,
the?
I
was
guess if it was my last partner, then I would just be like very surprised. I'm like, we lived. When did you have time?
When did you pull that off?
You don't seem like the sort.
Was it coworker?
Okay.
What happened? Like I wouldn't care. I'd mostly think it was funny, right?
Yeah.
God,
So,
if Nikki
yeah.
told me that, I'm fucking
Once it's been a few years, I think you're out of the danger zone.
yeah, especially if you're
Yeah.
in like a happy relationship after that, then yeah, it's different with me again because I'm really close with Nikki and we talk all the time, we hang out and stuff. So it would be like a friend telling me a juicy thing, but it's about me. You know?
You.
could-
But that just means you've got more information.
I know. I just be like, oh, what? Oh man, that would rock my world, but not in a devastating way. I think.
Right.
I think I would be like, oh, what? That's a lot. But yeah, to the dear listener, let that be a sort of a something to look forward to. Maybe you'll achieve that level of not caring in the future.
You will. You definitely will at some point. Yeah.
And you can just look back and I don't even care anymore. But I've definitely been in that super jealous, have to know everything. Even after the relationship ended, who were they hanging out with? Oh my God, they slept with somebody.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is like comparing yourself to another person, which is why I'm always bringing it up. Like, I hope you don't think that you yourself are, something, because that's something I struggled with a lot in the past.
Yeah.
Constantly comparing myself with other people and being, oh my God, this person that I loved, I thought we were going to be together forever. And that was my relationship with them. And then, I don't know, you feel like replaced almost, you know? And it's not a good feeling, but just know it's temporary. It's all temporary, and you're a good person, and you grow from these things, and it's all going to be good. So probably not pursue it anymore. That's my official answer.
That was really well timed.
Thank you. I was terrified at what sample that was.
All right. Shall we do our last question?
Yeah, we got to be going over though at this point, right?
I don't know.
Let's check.
Okay.
Does this say time?
Yep.
Hey, we're not too bad.
We're not too
We
bad.
yapped, and we're still like coming in pretty good.
You want to get into
like
this last
30?
little pickly?
What does that say? 37?
Yeah.
30, almost 38 minutes? Yeah, I'll do it. Voice still feels a little weird. Let me see. So, this one, before we read this question, we actually got a second email from this person apologizing for the first email
Yeah.
because they were like, hey, you know what? I started listening to your podcast more and you mentioned something about not wanting to answer questions like, blah, blah, blah. So I apologize that my first question was so serious and I blah, 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 whatever. And we just wanted to tell you your first email was perfect.
Yeah, it wasn't too serious.
You didn't do anything wrong. It was great, and it's especially great for this episode. So we went ahead and picked it.
Yeah, we just like, okay, yeah, why not?
Yeah,
it fits with our theme that we accidentally created.
Yeah, we read the first email after the apology because they sent it after, and we were like, "This isn't bad.
Yeah.
It's actually good for this episode.
Yeah.
It actually fits." So this email is called "My Dilemma with Desire." Hi, Mitch and Billy. I am dating a very sweet boy I met in high school for nearly 5 years now. We are very much in love in a comfortable, familiar cycle, yet I find myself feeling stuck and frustrated. It breaks my heart, but I think we need to break up, even if it isn't forever or whatever. I find myself having fleeting crushes that only sink me further into this stuck feeling. I fear I'm giving into desires, but is that so wrong? We met when I was just 15. I'm 20 now and barely remember a moment without him. He's older than me and on a different chapter of life, graduating college while I'm still consumed with confusion of my future. I do love him, but this relationship feels indefinite and it's clouding my view. Is it wrong to run away from love like this? Peace, this person's name. That
Okay.
email is really hard for me to read. The font is so small. Do you see that?
It's a very, very small font.
It's not their fault, obviously. My phone is doing a thing, but the
It
font
can't
is
be
the
their fault.
smallest I've seen a font. Oh, God, I just zoomed in. my God.
Oh god,
It just starts screaming at me.
fixed it. This person's email icon is my favorite villager from my Animal Crossing town,
It is.
Roscoe.
Whoa. A little goth horse.
So I'm imagining that Roscoe's asking me the question.
Don't imagine that.
That's what I'm imagining.
No, I hate Roscoe.
Roscoe's obviously older than 20 though, so it's confusing for me.
He's an old goth.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. This person is 20 years old.
20
Has
years
been
old.
dating this person since they were 15, which is it's a chunk of your life. It's quite a transitional chunk of your life as well.
Yes.
You go from what I would consider a child to what I consider a young adult.
An adult, yeah.
You know.
And also, you go through like several different transformations. I think of myself at 15 and at 20, I was like 4 different people.
Yeah.
So that,
Like at that stage, that's a quarter of your life.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it is. At that stage, it's a quarter of your life.
Yeah.
Is that true? Yeah, of course. The simple math, Mitch. Hold on, let me just take my calculator out. So it's 5 times 4. Yeah, that checks out. Can't believe I questioned that. That's a long fucking time.
Yeah.
5 years, a half a decade seems like a lot to me even at 30, but it's a lot more then. Again,
Yeah.
15 to 20, so much happened. I went through so many changes, so many different versions of myself. And to go through those changes with another person can be very good. But you can also outgrow people. It's very common for relationships that started when you're that young to kind of fizzle out, or you guys turn into different people, and that's fine. I'm a little confused about the part of their email that says that their partner is older than them. And because they're 20 years old,
Yeah.
but their partner is graduating college.
But you don't have to be very old to be graduating college,
You
right?
could be like 21 or 22.
Right.
to graduate
So that's not
college.
a massive gap. I don't think. I wouldn't consider that a different life. Like when they said a different life stage, I thought they had like this fucking, I don't know. I got concerned for a minute.
Yeah, he's retiring.
Like they started dating when they were 15.
Oh, no.
Yuck. Bad. But yeah, he's we're assuming a couple, a few years older,
yeah,
but not very much.
not so bad.
I would hazard a guess that your boyfriend's probably a similar amount of confused about the future as you are,
Yes.
especially in these trying times.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is. But I don't think that should have much bearing on the situation that you're in, because the situation that you're in is like a feeling that you're
Right.
stuck and you're like, I don't know what to do. I love him, but I'm having these kind of other fleeting
Feeling
crushes,
fleeting crushes.
emotions, stuff like that.
Now that I should point out, that does make you a bad person. And it is cheating. So you need to confess to him that you cheated and to make it up to him.
I got the last question, we're like, hanging out isn't cheating, but having crushes
Having
is.
a crush is. Oh, wait, you hung out with your crush? That's adultery. That's an
That's
adulterous
a
move.
sin in the eyes of God.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's fine. It's totally fine. Of course it's fine.
Having crushes is completely okay. Watch, I'll get a crush right now.
Oh my God.
Start scrolling through my phone.
Picking some
Picking a random fucking alt girl on Instagram. Yeah,
going to the
fuck it.
explore page, scrolling, and then just put. You know how people like spin a globe?
Yeah,
and
I
they're
just
like, I'm
put
going
their finger on
here.
the map.
Yeah.
I spin my explore page on Instagram, scroll it down, boom. No, that's a skating vid. Hold on. Scroll
No,
it down.
you have to date the
boom.
skater.
No, I don't. Well,
No, I don't want to date a
all right.
skater. They're bad boyfriends. I'm more invested in the skateboarding.
Skaters smell like cigarettes.
They do.
I don't want to.
I dated a skater. It was bad.
I don't want to date someone named like Brian or something. That sounds bad.
So, what do you think this person should do?
Life is moving in several different directions for you. May I quote mine very own father? He didn't make up this quote, but he used to say this all the time. Hold on tightly, let go lightly.
Ooh,
Did he ever say that to you?
no.
Oh, he said it to me fucking constantly.
Poetic.
Yes.
What does it mean?
It's from something, I don't know. But I doubt he made it up. But what does it mean?
Yeah.
It means in a relationship, while you're in the relationship, appreciate it. Hold on to it. Love that person a lot. But when it's time to let go, do it slowly. Do it gently. Do it compassionately, Hold on tightly, let go lightly.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
That is nice.
Lest we disrespect my father on this show.
Getting
So
angry.
you better, of course it's nice.
Said it was nice.
Yeah. You just said it was nice. Not that it was great.
It's lovely.
I guess it isn't great. All right, just move on. It's fine.
It's fine. We'll continue the
Hold on,
episode
I'm gonna
later.
try and get a crush right now.
Oh my god.
Scrolling down my Explore page. Going, boom, boom, blue hair. I got it. Let's do it.
That's your type. I guess it's just me. I'm the only one
Yeah,
that had
he's-
blue hair.
Did you?
I don't know.
I did it a lot of
Think back.
blue hair. I'm gonna be pissed if someone actually did have blue hair. I'm just forgetting about them.
Forgetting completely.
That'd be really bad of me. I guess maybe you have been the only person I've dated that has had blue hair. So yeah, there you go.
Cool.
Me
I
and
win.
whoever this alt girl is on Instagram. That I just landed
Have a
on.
girlfriend number 2 is.
Yeah, boom. There we go. Crushes are fine.
Yeah.
You shouldn't beat yourself up.
No.
And while you're in the relationship, my therapist has even told me the same thing. It's good to squeeze every amount of usefulness you can out of a relationship. Really appreciate the time that you spend with someone and the things that you learn while you're in that relationship. Get as much learning, growing experience as you can out of that relationship. He was always a big advocate of don't just like run to break up. Don't just run to break up.
Right.
But if it's time,
If it's not useful to you anymore.
if
I
you're
guess.
not getting something out of it anymore and you've learned all you can, it's maybe time to let go.
But they
but-
do say that they love this person very much.
Love is
I don't
not
know.
real.
That's consider this.
That's another
Love's
hot
not
take.
real. It's fucking fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all just bouncing into each other, man. And we're flying through space. We're fucking flying through the cosmos. It's infinite out there.
Mitch from Flat Sound is saying that love isn't real.
Yeah. But
Your
I'm
career's
also
dead in
talking
the
about
water.
space, which I do quite a bit. There you go.
Famously in the title of our podcast.
Oh, yeah. All the space in between is a space podcast. Have we made that joke before? Oh, just recently on with our handle. Yeah. All the space pod.
Yeah. Which is our Twitter now.
Twitter at all the space pod. Give us a follow.
I have a friend who started dating. They've been with their partner for like over a decade now.
Whoa.
They started dating them when they were like 18, I want to say.
Okay.
And so they like did this big transition from like, you know, being a teenager into being a fully fledged adult. And they'd never like lived with anyone else. They'd never had another long-term relationship. They'd never like done anything else like that. And at a certain point they started being like, but I haven't
experienced
hadn't
the
had
thing."
any other experiences, you know? Like I dated plenty of people.
Right.
You've dated, oh God, the
Shit.
list is endless.
Is let's start from the bottom. So there's
Exactly. God.
I'm gonna bleep out both those names. Nikki's the only one that I don't care about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I don't care about Nikki. That's what I was saying.
I don't care about like emotionally.
Yeah, of course
Yeah, I
not.
don't give a
Well,
fuck.
she cheated on me.
Oh my God.
Of course.
I think now.
I've convinced myself.
But yeah, my friend started being like, well, I haven't had these emotions and stuff now. What they did. Opened up the relationship.
Hey.
They're still in the relationship
Are they
now.
ready for that at 20?
I don't know.
Fuck no.
Most people aren't ready for it at any
no,
point.
they're not ready to open up their
No,
relationship.
you gotta read so many books to open up your relationship.
Yeah.
This is a fucking academic research project.
to
It's an
properly just
undertaking.
open that boy up. I don't know. How'd it work for your friend though?
Good. Great.
Oh, they died.
Oh, man.
Like right after.
Oh.
It's completely unrelated, but yeah.
So we never know how it would have been.
So I don't know why I gave that advice.
But I don't know. It might also just be a thing where you're like, hey, I need a little break for a bit.
People hate hearing that at a young
Look,
age.
Yeah.
That's a relationship ender right there. At a young age, I need a
That's what I was
break.
going to say. Like, because you're like, we can have a break for a bit. Does anyone ever come back after the bit
No.
and be like,
They go
yeah, let's
experience-
go again?
they
They're
go-
like, nah.
They go realize that something
I've
new is
forgotten
better.
about you now.
Yeah, and then they never come back. Yeah, let's have a break. Mm-hmm. And it's like let's just add the word up to that and call it a day. You know?
Let's have a break up.
Yeah, I need a break. Up. Yeah, I need a breakup.
Someone going from the gentle one to the hard one within that they've made the decision
Right
during
then.
that sentence.
Saying break felt so good. They were like, ah,
Fuck
yeah,
it, I'm
fuck
gonna
it.
fly with it. I'm gonna add the up. But yeah, we cannot tell you what to do with this, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. You gotta do what makes you happy.
Yeah,
Unless it makes other people, you know, unless it's bad, then don't do this.
Yeah,
thing
don't
that
do
makes you happy.
damaging, toxic things.
No, obviously not.
Of course not.
But in this situation, yeah, I don't know. Good luck to you.
Good
I
luck to you, and
suppose.
thank you for listening.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that you figure it out. Don't beat yourself too much.
Mm-hmm.
Don't beat Don't beat yourself up too much.
Don't beat off too much.
Don't beat up off to jacking up and breaking up. And the outro music
It glitches out.
kicks in here. I've officially jacked out.
Hey,
Don't beat yourself up too much. Whatever decision that you have. I have something similar. Oh, I do have something similar. I was in a 4-year relationship. I just remembered.
I just remembered.
And I was young when I got in it.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I was like, I just turned 18. And from when I was 18 to, I don't know, you do the math.
He hates adding and dividing numbers.
I just hate the number 4. When I was 18, I was in a 4-year relationship, and we fully lived together. It was this big thing, and breaking up was real difficult. It was like, how do you do this? It's all I know.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I know. And we just did it, you know? Granted, it ended. We had to
Badly.
break up. Yeah.
Kind of went sour.
Yeah, things were good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought it. I'd love to talk about it. Fuck.
No.
Yeah, at the 52-minute mark of the podcast. Yeah, it's
Bonus
just,
episode where Midge vents about his old
things are
relationship.
just weird now. You know, we still talk, but it's different.
Mostly to do with taxes.
It's our taxes are all kind of
They're
wrapped
messed
up in
up.
one another.
So I guess my advice is don't get your taxes mixed up with each other.
Don't use her PayPal after she moves out. Because Uncle Sam will find you hiding under a rock, quivering with all that PayPal money that you've already spent. Because it was from 2014.
The money's gone.
And it's
Your arms are full of
2016.
simps and samplers that you bought with it.
And he wants it now.
Yeah.
And I can't give him it now. And he's charging interest. My
So-
life is a fucking mess.
What's your advice?
You're doing great.
Oh.
Nothing. My relationship was bad and we needed to break up, but that was very, very obvious. But what essentially happened is that the relationship, you know, leading up to all the bad stuff, it was fizzling, you know? And that's just what happens to young relationships sometimes. It's not to say that I don't think back still to that relationship and appreciate it. I talk to you about that all the time, you know? I was just like, man, when I was with this person, God, I miss her. Fuck, dude, should I call her? No, I'm like, I'm just really appreciative of that time we spent thinking about us in the old house and just all the things that we used to do. We used to just, you know, like just old memories that I have with this person, sitting on the couch with them, watching DVDs, picking out a DVD every night. This was that era. Fucking, we went to Blockbuster. You know, holy shit. We rented season 2 of The Office at Blockbuster.
Season 2.
Just to give you a fucking
Skip
idea.
the first one.
Yeah, I started with season 2.
Oh my god.
We tried it out and loved it.
Yeah.
But
That
yeah,
was the only one they had.
you'll hopefully be still appreciative of this relationship after it ends, or maybe you'll find this like new spark of love with this person that you guys are just like in this new chapter of your life together. But no matter what you do, both of those options are fine. They're good. And we wish you luck in following your heart and choosing the right one.
Good. Okay, that's us for the episode,
Guys,
I believe.
This has been All the Space in Between, and my name is Mitch. Ooh,
My name.
God, why did I thought he was still on the... Hold on. I thought he was still on my boys. No, hold on. Hold on.
My name is Mitch.
There we go. No. Hey, this has been all the space in... Oh, fuck. This has been All the Space in Between, and my name is Mitch.
My name is Billy. I don't get sound effects.
Oh, hold
though.
on. Your name is Billy. How about just a random one? You switch this, turn it into
Okay.
a random number, and then I'll click it. And you say, my name is Billy.
My name is Billy.
That's what the inside of your fucking head
Sounded like
sounds
wrong
like.
answer. Bonk. No, it
Wrong.
isn't.
It's not Billy.
You lost the $3,000.
Nope, sorry.
Nope, wrong answer.
It sounded like someone just bonking you in the hollowed head. Right? That's just
Bonk.
donk. This podcast is completely unlistenable. I don't know why people do it. Thank you guys so much for listening to the podcast. If you would like to send us a question, we would love to sink our little baby teeth into your kosher little dill pickles live on the show. Not live, heavily edited.
Pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Scripted, actually.
You could send us any of your questions at your leisure at our very convenient email address, which is
All the space in between at gmail.com. And you can visit us on our website to hear every episode we've ever done. You can get our social links. Oh my God, we haven't put the podcast Twitter on the website. I'm going to do that right now
Put the podcast
after
Twitter
we
on the
record.
website. Yeah.
So you can find it there if you like.
there you go.
Our website is
allthespaceinbetween.com. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hey, didn't we beg and grovel for iTunes? Apple Podcast reviews.
We did.
We didn't even check them.
No.
We're really bad at stuff.
We have to assume that we went viral and got to the top of the charts, though. Thanks, everyone.
Hey,
We did it.
holy
Way!
shit! Joe Rogan himself is
Knocked off the
chatting me
top.
up. He's emailing me. He wants advice.
We have to stop
Joe Rogan's
recording.
advice. He wants
It's the
advice
end of
on the
episode.
show,
It's the end.
and he says, "How do I have a number 2 podcast?
Oh
What
my
do
God.
I do now?" Thank you guys so much for listening to new episodes every Monday.
Bye.
Bye.